What is happening, you guys? It's your tall guy. We're at Universal Studios Hollywood today to give you a proper HHN 2024 update. There's a lot of meat on the bone, guys. We're going to be talking about new house announcements, rumors, construction updates, and much more. So without further ado, let's head on inside. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to drop your tall guy like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. A lot to talk about inside. I'm excited. Let's go. I am here about an hour after park opening. Busy, summer crowds. I need those banners changed pretty soon, Universal. Let's get those HHN banners once we get out of our house announcements soon. Yes, sir. All right. Let's talk about it, guys. Our official third house announcement, Monstruos 2, The Nightmares of Latin America. What a sequel this is gonna be, guys. 3 new monsters. Let's talk about it. If you guys have been following my videos for quite a while now, you know that I've been calling for Chucky to come to the event, and sure enough, he is, along with 2 other monsters, El Caldejo and El Charro. Wow, two out of the 3 that we have seen in the scare zone when La Llorona was here from 2022. It's gonna be intense. And of course, our host with the most muerte is gonna be, I'm pretty sure, in front of the facade like last year, guiding guests through this new part of the cemetery. Now, what I've been hearing is this is still, I guess you could say, within the same universe, if you want. Because last year we were at a mausoleum. This is definitely the entrance to another cemetery of some sort. Large one, for sure. But all within the same area, if you want to think about it like that. So Muerte is going to introduce us to these new monsters, give us the backstory. Now let's just talk about these guys individually real quick. Alright, so seeing El Chucky make the comeback he deserves. Last seen, I believe, in 2013 on a standalone maze that featured Danny Trejo as the narrator of the maze. Now, El Chucky, also known as the Boogeyman. So folklore parents used to scare their kids with. Just, disobey your parents, don't follow the rules. El Chucky will come after you in the night when you're asleep in your bedroom, just take you. Now the concept art for this guy is pretty terrifying. This guy has a lot of teeth. Teeth are no bueno. Tear you apart from limb to limb, eat you alive in one bite. But I believe we saw a small iteration of them in the scare zone when La Llorona was here as a maze. So you saw he carried a backpack and what seemed to be legs, kids' legs sticking out of the bag. Kind of terrifying. Now, El Charro. Now we did see El Charro back in 2022 in the scare zone. Rolled in a machete with a guitar on his back. Really cool character. Now a brief description of what to expect from this guy. He is one who manipulates women, joining him on his horse, making deals with people, fulfilling their wishes in exchange for their souls. Sounds very typical of a demon to do. Now, according to Villains Wiki, this man's occupation was a farmer, a former ranch owner, unholy debt collector. His powers and skills involve one to be very charismatic of manipulation, horsemanship, trickery, teleportation, and dark magic. Yeah, I won't be surprised if this guy just starts popping out of different corners of the maze, scaring you. Now lastly, El Caldejo is essentially your supernatural entity that takes the shape of a wolf. What more can you expect in a killing spree at night? Not much to say off of that, but expect a lot of puppetry in this maze, especially with El Caldejo. I'm hoping we see a big wolf coming out of this maze. And shout out to Natalie over on Instagram, your favorite ghoul, who takes amazing HHN photos. Posted a picture of this. Murdy's favorite wolf puppetry. Can you not agree? Who wouldn't agree with this post? And of course, with another Monstruos maze announced, expect the Universal Plaza area to become Dia de los Muertos area, themed around again with the maze. As far as walk around characters, we'll probably get La Llorona again. Maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, we get El Cibon walk around. Some of the monsters that were introduced last year as walk around characters, that'll be kind of cool. So you guys, this will be our sequel to the maze. Will this be the final iteration of Monstruos that we get? How many more monsters can we keep expanding of the Mexican folklore? I don't know, but personally, what I would love to see is maybe we retire Mexican folklore monsters and move somewhere else into the world. Let's bring spirits and demons from the east back to life. That scare zone we had, let's bring it to a house, baby. Just hopeful thinking, maybe. But let's walk into French Street to talk about the rumored scare zone. Taking a quick breakfast break. Wizarding World, Harry Potter. You cannot go wrong with the breakfast here. This is the only place I think you can get breakfast in the park. I'm not too sure. But just wanted to say real quick, regarding HHN RIP, I see that there are many people now sparring up in my old HHN RIP video from 2023, just asking some general questions: what time it started, how did things go, you know. More than happy to answer those questions, still answering them now, but just want to let you know that I'm planning to do a rundown of my experience from last year via the form of probably a live stream where maybe we can react to my video, which is only 30 minutes. So we, watch the video together, break down the day/night together, and just go through what the RP experience is like and answer all the questions you may have in the stream. If you happen to come in the replay, comment a question later, no problem. Love answering everybody. So be on the lookout for that. I don't have an exact date just yet. We'll announce that maybe on the YouTube community page or via Instagram, so you guys can know. If you guys don't follow me on there already, SoCal Tall Guy, that's where I'm at too. For now, it's breakfast time. And of course, guys, we are not going to be seeing any scare zone activity, not until a few weeks before the event starts. Normally, that's how they run the scare zones here. But rumored to be luchadores brought back from the dead. Hey, can we get a Rey Mysterio luchador? I'm just saying. That'll be kind of cool and crazy. Just imagine seeing a bunch of wrestlers out here and about scaring people. Can we get an Andre the Giant lookalike? Oh man, I'm just hoping, just spitting out some WWE references out here, but that'll be really cool. I'm hoping for it. We did see those masks over at a Monster Palooza. I'll clip that in real quick for you guys so you know what I'm talking about, but I'm hopeful that we're gonna get that scare zone here. It only makes sense to go with it with the house. So just have to wait and see. And just to quickly talk about the Quiet Place maze that's gonna be going right here in the sandbox area is what I like to call it. We're not gonna be seeing any work being done here just yet. We'll probably get the banner that says a Quiet Place on there. What I'm hoping, what else we'll be getting, just hopeful thinking, helicopter. That used to be up there for the Walking Dead attraction. That'll be kind of cool. There's our exit of the maze. But yeah, until those hedge walls come down, maybe we'll start seeing a little bit more theming in the queue. But what I speculate this to be is not a scene by scene play from the first or second movie, but rather a side quest. Now, when The Last of Us was announced last year, I was speculating what scenes were we going to be getting seen play by play from the first game, but that was not the case at all. As when I first went in, realized halfway through, I'm like, wait, this is like I'm seeing the references from the game, but this is not the storyline I'm just trying to get used to. It was a whole side quest we basically went on with Joe and Ellie. Now I'm assuming that's the same thing we're gonna get here. I'm assuming a side quest with John Krasinski's character and Emily Blunt's character. A lot of face characters is what I'm assuming is what we're gonna be getting. Are we gonna be going into a store to get some medical supplies? Gotta be quiet, run into some monsters. Well, probably is gonna happen. So that's my speculation on that. Made it out to the lookout point. Here is our look at Death Valley Dead Exposure, guys. The facade still remains the same. Not too many details are happening to this maze. It looks like they focused their attention elsewhere for now. Not too sure how much construction inside the tent is going. I'm sure the skeleton is up. But let's talk. Death Valley Dead Exposure. I mean, we got super rage zombies in this maze, along with a ticking time bomb of a nuke going off somehow. I don't know. I'll tell you what though, this is not Toxic Tunnel. I'm expecting this to be a hardcore rager maze, guys. Similar to the exact same capacity as to maybe Scarecrow, the Reaping, what we got back in 2021. Now I expect the intensity of this maze to be the same as Scarecrow, the Reaping, when we got that house back then. I remember that one. The house is pretty crazy. It was a pretty crazy house. I hope same thing can be said about this one when we get through it. As far as story goes, it's an original. It's not based off a movie or anything like that. I'm pretty hyped for it. You know, I'm excited to see how many different zombies we can get according to this concept art. They look pretty wild, man. We got one with the exposed heads, jawlines broken off. I mean, it's wild. I can't wait. Can't wait to see what Murdy and his team cooks up. Hopefully we get more details for Midsummer Scream. And if you guys just look out yonder towards this maze, no, not that maze, I'm talking about that maze over there that's being built. What is that? What is Murdy cooking up past the golf course? That is a crazy Halloween Horror Nights house. I'm just joking, guys. It's just random construction that's going on out there. All right, now let's talk about what we saw around the studio tour, what those views look like. Now, before I show you those clips, I'm not gonna lie, I did get those clips about 2 days ago when I was making a separate video here at Universal. Here I am 2 days later making a proper HHN video. But I'm sure the shots I got 2 days ago aren't gonna be a lot different from the shots today. So, unless I'm totally wrong and like a whole new facade got constructed. Anyways, let me show you. So a lot of the buzz that's going on right now is the fact that the old voice soundstage is being used for a Halloween Horror Nights house this year. Rumored to be one or two things. The Weeknd's comeback or Universal Monsters, the Bride of Frankenstein, Silver Scream Queens is making a comeback as well this year as a maze. But close-up shots into when the doors were open revealed that there's a skeleton of a maze going on in there. No details or announcements have been revealed yet. It's all rumored, but how exciting is that to get to go in another soundstage for a house? That makes it 3 for this year. Now let's talk about the other 2. Alrighty, so let's talk about our speculation house that's happening way out yonder. Not that one, I'm talking about this one right here. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, guys. So how do we feel? Rumored for the facade to be some sort of a meat packing house station. It'll be a proper introduction to get a chainsaw at our face, right? Last we saw of the Sawyers were back in 2021 along with the Bride. I'm excited. More chainsaws are always exciting. Why not? Hopefully the rumor and speculation does come true and we get an announcement on that soon enough. Maybe we get that one at Midsummer Scream, because I was expecting to get the Monstruos announcement at Midsummer Scream. And to briefly talk about Terror Tram, guys, no work, no activity, no rumors other besides that it's going to be Blumhouse related. I somehow, some way wish Hollywood Harry will get involved with the 60th anniversary this year of the studio tour. It'd just be perfect. We'll see. And as far as the Horror Nights merch goes, it's still the same, guys. Still got the tee, the cup, Quiet Place stuff, and of course the hat. And just right behind me, we got all the Chucky merchandise. We'll probably be getting more since he is announced to be coming this year. But remember, Chucky isn't coming as a house. He is going to be coming in the form of a talking experience, a meet and greet, per se. I speculate he might be over by the Peacock Park, right across from Hollywood and Dine, where Chucky's barbecue pit was at last year. I'm assuming he might just be insulting a few guests here and there. Who knows? It'll be nice to see Chucky's Insult Emporium make a comeback. Only time will tell. All right, you guys, that is gonna do it for today's vlog and updates. Good updates. I love talking HHN with y'all, and I can't wait to do that RIP live stream with y'all. More details to come soon when I could try to find the end of my time to schedule that and have a nice sit down with y'all and answer as many questions as I can regarding RIP. I just feel like more and more people are getting it every year, which is great. It's an awesome experience. And I don't know if you guys have noticed the little change in video quality. I forgot my SD card at home for the camera, so rolling with the iPhone today. If you guys didn't notice already, but I appreciate every one of you. With all that being said, guys, I appreciate if you drop your tall guy a like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get Halloween started. You'll catch this tall guy at the next theme park. We are out of here. Goodbye. Oops.